that was in this hospital that I didn't know what was gonna, that I didn't know, that I had never been in. There's these doctors everywhere that don't even seem like doctors, just seem like robots in a fucking lab rat science room. Spreading the bed sheets up, tearing them, takes them and makes a string out of them. He goes into the bathroom and he like makes like a noose to like hang himself from like the fucking shower head. And the motherfucker is like as tall as the shower head. So looking back, it was all to get me to give him the reaction that he wanted. But he goes to hang himself. And I just like, I knew what he was doing in that moment, in that very moment. I knew he was doing that to get my attention. I just knew he was being, he wasn't behaving. Like, you don't behave like that. It's like human. Like, you don't tear up the hotel bedroom sheets at the freaking Hard Rock Hotel. You don't do that. It's pretty expensive. And so I just like, in the flash and in the moment, I was just so fight or flight that I just like, I went and I socked him. I went in to the bathroom and I hit him 3 times. And I was like, doo, doo, doo. Stop what you're fucking doing. You're being a fucking idiot right now. Like, stop. Just, Anderson, stop. Okay? And of course, this guy's like 6 foot, you know, fucking muscular ass, beefy ass motherfucking dude. You know, my little fucking hands were nothing to him, just little flicks. So let's not act like I hurt him. Okay, don't go there. We're not going there. So shut up if you try. And then when I stopped him, he just proceeded to tell me how bad of a person I was, how bad of a girlfriend I was. Because I didn't put tanning oil, baby oil, whatever lotion on his back. On him. Whatever. But in that moment, I believed it. Because I had been hearing it all day. You know, this, that, all this stuff just all day long leading up to it. And it was just a lot to process in the moment. You know, I just walked in on my boyfriend initially, I guess, trying to kill himself. And then he's telling me it's my fault and how bad of a person I was because of it, and or just in general, I was just a bad person, bad girlfriend, da 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 da. And I was just like, he insulted my identity just so much. And I remember in that moment after he did that, I just like, I caved and I was like, you're right. You're right. And I was like, okay. If I'm really this bad of a person, I don't deserve to be okay. I deserve punishment. And that's what I did to myself. I believed that I really was that bad. So I went and I grabbed his razor from his shaver and I harmed myself. And that's when the reality of like everything that he was doing to me set into him. But it was all too late because I was so past the point of upset, infuriation, if that's a word, that I literally was fighting him so I could hurt myself. Like, he realized in the moment that I grabbed his razor and that I started hurting myself, he knew he fucked up and he tried to stop me. And in that moment, being that deep in my thoughts and in my feelings that he had set on me, I thought I really earned it. I truly believed with the things that he said that I what truly 100% deserve to hurt myself. So at this point, we're fighting, we're shouting in the room. I hurt myself, and it got to the point where I was fighting him from stopping me from hurting myself. Like, he'd try to come and help me and take it away from me, and I'd push him away, and I'd shut the door, and I was trying I was trying to make sure that he wasn't gonna stop me. And so people in the hotel heard that. And so they had called the police, and next thing you know, the police came in and they had seen what was happening. I don't know what they thought. They come into a hotel room and my man was naked and I was bleeding everywhere. And they took me in. That's how they took me into the hospital. And because they had to go and they had to take me and they had to stitch me up, and so I went through the ambulance, and I get to the hospital, and that was the easy part. Everything that had happened before I had been put in the ambulance and taken to the hospital, everything before that was easy. Because I went into this hospital and I think the hospital was called Sunset Desert Hospital in Las Vegas, Nevada. I don't know if you guys know or have heard of it. That's where I went. And I thought I was going to be okay. I just thought it was going to be standard. Go in, get my stitches taken care of. That's it. Head out. I thought that's all it was going to be. And I was very wrong. But that's how everyone also had made it seem. Everyone. And I'm not just saying that to everyone said that. And like I said, way back in middle school, I had some sort of similar situation like that where I had to go to the hospital and I just got stitches and she got sent home, and nothing more really stemmed from that because I wasn't trying to kill myself or do any of that. It's just a way of letting out my pain and or punishing myself for what I feel I deserve. And so I was just like, all right, we're just gonna chill here. We're gonna wait. Just sitting in the hallways. Hours. didn't get a room. I was just sitting there, waiting there. So I, since I didn't get a room or anything or any of that, I was like, gotta be a lickety split out of here. Just wham bam, thank you, ma'am. But the hours kept passing. They kept passing. And another hour would pass. And then another hour passed. And at this point, we're like 3-4 hours in. And I'm just like, okay, people, I've been sitting here, waiting here long enough. Like, what's happening? What's going on? Everyone just seemed very cold. Everyone seemed very robotic. The doctors, very unemotional. It was a weird, ominous, uncomfortable vibe. I've never been in a hospital like this. I was just dealing with it. I was like, all right, whatever. Whatever. I just remember waiting. Finally. When doctor comes up, Are you Jennifer? Da-da-da-da. Yes, that's me. He goes and he takes his staple gun and goes. I was just like, I was just like, okay, not any numbing cream, not any, I don't know, fucking, just stab, staple. I was like, whoa, gay, like, oh my god. The way they looked at and treated everyone in there was, I just felt like a lab rat at that point, and I couldn't do anything. They wouldn't let me do anything. I was like, can I call my mom? Can I let people know what's going on? Can I eat? It took forever to get fed. And then when I did get fed, it was like measliest little fucking ham sandwich with like nothing on it. Like just tossed me some shit. Like, here you go. Nothing. I wasn't able to call. And, I really wanted to talk to somebody because I was in this hospital that I didn't know, that I had never been in. There's these doctors everywhere that don't even seem like doctors, just seem like robots in a fucking lab rat science room. And all I was in was my swimsuit because, like I said, I was at the pool before then, so I had nothing on me, nothing with me, nothing but me and my wet swimsuit. And I was just like, just waiting hours for anything, nothing. Nobody talked to me, nobody gave me any information. And finally when they do deal with me, they just like fucking chink 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 with this big staple stitch gun thing. That's not the worst of whatever. That was, like I said, this was the easy part. That was like, I was like, fine, whatever. I'm stitched up. Now I could go home. And I was like, okay, can I go? And they're like, yeah, we'll get your forms to leave and everything. Just wait here. Another hour goes by. Am I going home? Can I leave? You have nothing else to do with me. You have all these other people. And they're like, yeah, whatever. Here's your forms, papers. Sign it. So I sign it, thinking I'm gonna go home, and I'm like, this is. I was like, okay. So I sign it, and then this is where shit gets real dark for me. This was the hardest part. Because after that, I don't remember anything. I just remember waking up in this actual room now with other people in it. And they all had hospital gowns on. And I now had a hospital gown on. And I just remember asking over and over. Can I go home? Am I going home now? Can I go home? Am I going home now? You guys said I was going home. Yeah. Just wait. They'll come and get you in a bit. Just wait. Just sit and wait. Just sit and wait. Okay. So all I do is sit and wait for the rest of that day. I sat and I waited. And then night falls. And I'm still there. I haven't seen my boyfriend. I haven't heard anything from my boyfriend. Nobody. I was just isolated, alone in this hospital without anyone to reach, to talk, to ask how can I go home? And, I go to sleep. I don't know what I was thinking at that point. I just had stuck in my head because they said, yeah, you're gonna go home now. Then I'm gonna go home now. Any minute now, I'm gonna go home. And I go to sleep, and I wake up, and I'm still in this hospital. And this is why this gives me such. When I heard this about Britney, when I first heard she put herself into, a treatment program. She put herself into a treatment program because she wanted to get better. I was like, you know what? That's good. Good. You do you, Britney. Great. Awesome. We're all rooting for you. But when I started hearing people's concerns that she's being held there by more than one person, not just like a assistant or a background dancer. This stuff came from her boyfriend, from her manager, and then everyone started the whole Save Britney, Free Britney protest. And when I heard that, it sent chills through my whole body. Thinking of that, I went into shock because I get how it feels to just want to go home, to comply with everybody else and just want to go home. That you didn't even do anything wrong, you just want to go home. And I just kept that in my head. It's just that was my silver lining. You know, I was just holding on to that because they said that. So I was like, yeah, I'm going home any minute. I'm going home. I'm going home. And I'm sitting there in this hospital gown, and I wake up.